Alright, so it's finally time. It is time to review the Build-A-Figure of the Wave. If you haven't been following along, I've been doing reviews of the DC Universe Classics Wave 13, the Trigon Wave. And finally, after doing a review of all the guys except number 3, we're finally left with Trigon. So here he is right here, and I gotta say, you know, even from the first time I saw this guy's pictures, I thought he just looked totally ridiculous. Just completely ridiculous. I mean, look at his face. The dude has antlers. He's got 4 eyes, some kind of blonde Triple H looking hair, vampire teeth, and his eyebrows are huge. They're huge. And I can't get over the antlers. The antlers are freaking cool, man. I don't know. I don't really know what else to say. They're just, the antlers are cool. Anyway, so this is a quick look over of him. Looks pretty cool. He's got his staff. I can't get the staff to stay in his hand, especially when I'm moving him around. But the staff is huge, and he is ridiculously big. I'll bring out another figure. I'll bring out Negative Man, because I just did a review of him, and he's the basic size for the DC Universe Classics. So if I get their feet even, you're looking at, he is ridiculous. He is humongous. So he's probably going to be about the same size as your Atom Smasher if you got one, just a huge, huge figure. So he's going to tower over the rest of your collection. Tower over it. They come out to about, you know, a little bit above his belt there. That's about it. So I really like, one thing I want to say about this figure, I really like the cape. It has wiring all down the sides and at the bottom. So if you want to bend it in a certain way, you go ahead and do that, and it will stay. That to me is just awesome. I love that. That is just, you know, that is great. I've never seen that before with any of the figures from DC Universe Classics, but that's really cool. So because Trigon doesn't come with a biography, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of a background, because just like me originally, I don't know anything about the character. I don't know anything about him. I just think he looks freaking ridiculous, kind of cool, and I had to get him. This is a good wave, so I had to get him. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and give you a run through right now. So his first appearance was New Teen Titans #2, February 1981, created by Marv Wolfman, writer, and the artist was, of course, George Perez. You guys don't know who he is. You don't read DC Comics. Species is a demon. Place of origin is hell. Team affiliations is the Church of Blood. Abilities is infernal power. And he sure looks like this guy's huge. Just huge. So, to give you a little bit of the biography of him, it says, Trigon, a sadistic, cruel, and powerful demon of interdimensional origin. Trigon is result of the mating between a female member of a mystic sect and the god they worshipped. A side effect of this pairing is that their child was filled with the cast-off evil energies of the inhabitants of Azarath, forming him into their personification. At birth, Trigon killed everyone around him, including his own mother. At the age 6, he destroyed the entire planet, and by the age 30, he held dominion over millions of worlds in his dimension. Arella, Raven's mother, was a depressed woman who decided to join a satanic cult known as Church of Blood that was trying to kill Trigon. When the ritual was performed, Trigon, disguised as a handsome male, emerged and married Arella, who soon, impregnated by Trigon, discovered Trigon's true nature. Trigon leaves Arella, who on the brink of suicide is found by an extra-dimensional cult, and brought her to Azarath, where she gives birth to a daughter, Raven. Raven is brought up to control her emotions in order to suppress and control the demonic powers she inherited from Trigon. So I didn't know that. It looks like he is actually Raven's, which we're going to be getting a figure of, by the way. Raven's dad, looks like. So anyway, powers and abilities, I think you'll find this interesting. So Trigon is pure evil and a supposedly all-powerful demon. He showed capable of energy projection, size shifting, super strength, virtual invulnerability, reality manipulation, telekinesis, and matter transmutation. He was able to reshape the entire planet Earth on a whim. He drained the souls of millions of worlds, was seemingly omniscient, had power over life and death, granted powerful psionic powers to Simon, and could create hordes of demons under his command, as well as wormholes to other planets. In addition, Trigon was easily able to defeat the Teen Titans and the Justice League. Ridiculous. So another character that is just in DC is just absolutely ridiculously overpowered. This guy is. But, you know, I kind of like, I don't know why, I kind of like him. I like the antlers. I think he looks totally ridiculous, totally crazy, and I like him. He's huge, and he's a damn cool figure. I'm glad I went for the set and got it. It was worth it for him. He's really cool, even though he looks completely ridiculous. Huge figure, good wave, pretty good wave, and I hope DC Universe Classics goes on for a while, because I'm really enjoying them. Now they're starting to get into a little bit more of the obscure characters. I don't even know most of the characters that are coming out, you know, aside from the main ones, but a lot of, like Trigon, I don't know who he is. A lot of the other ones, I don't know who they are, but definitely DC Universe Classics is really coming on strong, and Hasbro with the Marvel Legends, come on guys, you got to get back on board here. You guys are getting your asses kicked as far as I'm concerned. Now I don't know how the sales numbers are turning out, but I imagine just from the stores, all I see are Marvel Universe figures sitting on shelves. These guys are really hard to find. If you find them, they're pretty much gone right away. At least in Canada, that's the way it is. These guys are gone instantaneously, except for maybe a couple that will peg warmers, but these guys are sick. Anyway, overall, a good wave, a sweet Build-A-Figure. Absolutely think he's just awesome. And for Trigon, because he's a Build-A-Figure, I set the bar a little bit higher for Build-A-Figures. You know, coming up after Kilowog, it was an awesome figure. I really like this guy. I'm going to give him a 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10 for Trigon. It was a good wave. It was a good night. Peace.